You just want to take a bag of Cheetos Puffs, throw them on your desk, and drink Diet French's mustard. I have the weirdest food stuff just always laying around, and a bottle of Diet Coke. Yeah, as you can see, the desk here is a mess. You should see the other guy. Um, yeah, it's, I've given up working for the next couple of days. I feel like crapola, drinking Coca Cola near French Mustola. So, yeah, still not feeling great. You can hear it every time I start to speak. The air wants to leave my face hole before the words and then drag the words with them, and also a coughing thing on the end of the speakage. Wordage sucks. Not doing a whole lot. I've got the Nintendo waiting for the pin adapter, which is sitting at the post office waiting to be delivered tomorrow. So if that shows up, I will pick it up after work from my dad's house, put it together, and then maybe make a video of the repair as well as the results. So once I put that together, I haven't decided what to do with it yet because it came in that box, and if I just sell it on, it's worth a heck of a lot more than I paid for it. So might do that because, of course, I've still got the mini for when I'm really bored. And then I picked up parts for a Wii U kiosk. Now, it looks like a regular gamepad, but did Mama Nintendo jack around with these things? Here, I'll show you the inside of one. So as you know, I have the Xbox One retail unit display piece, and that one works without having to be integrated into its componentry. The Wii U, on the other hand, is quite not as simple. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of circuitry in there to bypass the battery pack as well as make it proprietary to the kiosk system. Um, I took all the parts off of a system that was being thrown away because all the parts work, including the screen and the system and the controllers and all that stuff, including the gamepad. But I took them as spares because I am getting a full kiosk, and once these things are gone, they're going to be gone. Plus, it's kind of cool to have two gamepads even if one doesn't work. But the other one I'm getting does work, so that'll be pretty cool. And then I'll try to unlock that system when it comes in. I'll do a full breakdown of it. But yeah, that's pretty crazy how they have it all wired in there, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that I could just take the power transfer leads out of this one and just put in a battery pack, but the kiosks are pretty much locked down. I'm telling you, this breathing thing is kicking my ass. If I was a dog, they would have taken me out back and shot me by now. So, yeah. One last thing and then I'll let you go. Um, eBay. As you recall, I had a couple of issues come up. One was the guy who claimed I sent him an empty box, yet still only wanted a partial refund because he was a scammer. That's all sorted out. The second thing, and I'm still kind of fighting it, and if I'm making weird faces, it's because I'm trying not to cough my brains out. The second thing is that a seller lied about where they were, claimed that they were sending everything from California. They actually sent it from South Korea. eBay instructed me to not accept the package, send it back, and get my money back. And that's exactly what I'm waiting for. Supposedly, the package is being delivered tomorrow. If it does, sorry about that. So I'm going to send it back. And he's the one that's going to lose all the money because he's going to have to eat the shipping and pay me my money back. It's more of a principle thing than anything else, but I don't like being screwed with. The last thing, of course, that I'll talk about tonight is I sold my Asus, as I told you guys, because it literally sat on my desk and did nothing. It was just for video rendering, which I kind of miss. I know that my Dell can do it, but it's my work computer right now, so I'm not really wanting to keep the software on it while it's connected to our system. The buyer asked me to confirm the condition of the system. He asked me if there were any scratches on the screens or if there were any dents in the case. And I said, no, there weren't. it has your normal wear. It was a 9-month-old computer, and I sent it off to him. He's had it for 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden he sends me a message saying, hey, you said there were no scratches on it. And then he sends me pictures of the bottom of the case on a clear plastic cover that goes over the RAM chips. Of course that's going to be subject to scratching. So I sent him back a message. I said, sorry you're not happy with it. I completely understand. What would you like me to do? If you want, you can just send me the system back. And then he sends me another message saying, well, why can't you just do a partial refund and then I'll buy the parts locally? And I immediately messaged him back because I sold it for less than I could have. I needed the money at the time. And I messaged him back and said, no. Quite frankly, I just said, no. I'll give you all your money back. Just send me back the computer. I haven't heard from him yet. So either he's getting it ready and he's going to send it back, or he was just trying to scam me out of money. But either way, I offered the guy a full refund and I can get my computer back. Seems like the smartest thing to do in my opinion, mainly because, again, I sold it for less than I should have and he was trying to get a refund based on scratches on the bottom of a piece of plexiglass that's on the bottom of the computer that you can buy for $10 from Asus, by the way. So yeah, that's about it. As soon as I get a couple of other packages I've been waiting for, including a charger for, that's my Zune. Yes, I use a Zune, but for my Game Boy Micro, and then I believe there's a 72-pin connector for the NES. As soon as those come in, I'll do videos on the NES, and then we'll just kind of take it from there. Hopefully I won't be talking like this and sounding like I'm about to cry, like a little girl, because it's really annoying when you start having a conversation and you just randomly can't breathe. It's called an idiosyncratic problem, and it drives me friggin' nuts because my body feels okay, I just can't breathe. I went through this when I was a kid with asthma. Thought I was done with it. It really sucks. Yeah, sorry if that brings you down a little bit. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Any questions, leave those down below. If you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you on board. We missed my goal by 3, which is kind of sad. That's what happens when you drive a knife into your finger because you're a stupid idiot and you're using a knife to carve down plastic. And I'll talk to you later.